Hi, I'm Alex Watkins, Global Director of Organized Play at Asmodee, and I'm going to be making a few videos for you to show you how you can set up your Asmodee.net store account. You can then download your gem client, and then you can run Chainbound events for Keyforge. Okay, and welcome to the video where we show you how to run your Chainbound events. If you haven't already, please check out the first video that we recorded. It goes through how to set up an Asmodee.net account, how to get it verified as a store account, and how to start scheduling your Chainbound events. Once you've done that, the end of the video also shows you how to download the gem client, which is what I've got open right here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your store approved account by pressing the login button up here. Now, it is very important that you log in using your store verified account, not your personal Asmodee.net account, because otherwise you won't be able to run any of these store assigned Chainbound events. And when you click on the login, it'll bring up your information required to log in, which is your username/email of your store account and the password you've already selected. So I'm just going to log in here and we'll see what you'll see once you've logged in. Okay, once you've logged in, you will be able to see this lovely icon up here, which is personalizable. If you want to go to the Asmodee.net account, you can choose different images. There are even Keyforge images you can use to represent who you are. But the most important thing is that it's got you logged in, which means you're now ready to start running your tournament. So you need to select the Add Tournament button here. And this will bring up the starting screen for setting up your event. And the key thing here is to make sure that the event type is correct. It will default to casual when you log in. That means you can run any number of actual Keyforge events using Gem, but you only get your one Chainbound event a week. If you've pre-scheduled any events, they'll pop up on all the options here. So these are all the Chainbound events that I went through in the first video where I duplicated them every week, and I can make sure that I'm picking the one that I want to run. So let's set the one that is on the 28th of February. There is also this Create Event button. If you have not yet scheduled your Chainbound events, if you select it, it'll bring you straight into your Gem Event Manager where you can log in and start scheduling events. Now, we've already done this, so we don't need that. Next thing you want to do is name your event, and I'm going to call this Chainbound 1. Seems perfectly fine. So the next thing you want to do is choose your format, and both options are available to you, Archon or Sealed. I'm going to select Archon. It'll default the variant to solo. That is because Chainbound events are always solo. The other customizable option you have is the tournament type. So you can select if you want it to be a single game or a best of 3. Now, if you're running this in an evening, I would suggest single game. You've got a little less time. If you are running this on a weekend and you want to do a best of 3, that is fine. It is totally your choice. I'm going to select single game. And once I've got all this information ready, I can select next and we can start registering players. Now, the Gem tournament software uses the webcam built into your laptop, or you can use a third-party webcam, plug it in. It doesn't matter. This will work with any webcam. It's perfectly fine. So the first thing you want to do to register a player is scan the QR code from their profile in the Master Vault app. So when you select this, it'll ask you which camera to use. I'm going to use my laptop camera. And there we are. This is my laptop camera pointing down at my desk. So if I'm going to register myself, I've got my profile page. I'm going to show the QR code. There it is, and it knows, because I have played at this before, it knows who I am, and it's going to put my name in. If I wanted to change it, I'd be able to do that, that's fine. When I hit next, it's now going to ask me to scan the deck that I'm playing, or that Alex Watkins is playing. So if I scan the QR code here for this deck, there we are, it's got the deck name in there as well. And that's how you register a player. What I'm going to do is register another few more players to set up a fake tournament for you. So just like magic, they'll appear on the screen. All right, now we have 8 players registered in the tournament. So you can see here, if I wanted to edit any of the names, I can do that. If some people decided they wouldn't want to play anymore, I can remove them. I can even remove them to add them again. Maybe they've changed which deck they want to play with. Once I'm happy that I've got everyone here, I select confirm, and it'll give me a quick summary of the tournament. I also have the option to advertise the roster if I want to, but for an event this size, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to go straight to pairings. And here we are, ready to start the tournament. So we still have the option, if you've got any latecomers, to add extra players or change anything, that's fine. If we want to do a player meeting for some of our larger tournaments, that's also fine. But once we're happy we've got everything ready to go, we will pair the first round. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is advertise your pairings. If you select the Advertise Pairings button here, it'll ask you to double check because anything you want to do afterwards will create some problems by adding or removing players. And once you're happy with all your players, you select Advertising Pairings. It will open up a list for all your pairings, which table numbers are on, who's playing who, and you're able to save that PDF or you can print it. It's all ready to go. If you've got dual screening, you can just slide this onto another screen for your players to see. So once you've got everyone sat down, ready to go, we are ready to start the round. We have this lovely Start Round button, and we have a lovely clock. This is all tied in together and automated. We hit Start Round, and the clock will start running so we know we are ready to go. Now, as results come in, you're going to want to select who wins each event. So you can select here the winner. And once you've got them all in, it'll give you the option to pair a new round so that you know you've got all your results in. Now, if you want to change some, maybe someone's giving you the wrong results, you can go back and change it, because let's be honest, that's not right. Let's select a win for Alex there. That's much more realistic, and we can hide those all again there. And once we're ready to pair the next round, we've got all our results in, everyone's happy, we can. Or we can show a leaderboard, which also, as with the pairings, loads in a second screen, which I'm going to bring in here. And you can print or you can advertise a leaderboard whenever you feel is necessary. All right, but we're ready to go. So I'm going to blast through all the rounds. Because this is 8 players, it has already automated it to 3 rounds, so we know that it's only going to be 3 rounds. So I'm going to go through these and select some wins. Oh, of course, it won't let me start. This is a fantastic example. It won't let me start putting results in until I've advertised pairings. So you advertise pairings, and that's opened up on the other screen again. Here we go. And you can print, do what you need to do, and that unlocks the start round button. So once you're ready to start, again, you can't start entering results here until the round has started. So we select start round, the clock starts running. We can put all our wins in here. Yeah, let's keep this realistic. Yeah, let's give Josh that one. Once we're ready, we pair a new round. We advertise pairings. This obviously will happen a lot slower in real time when we're actually running this event, but I just wanted to get through to show you what happens when we run all 3 rounds. So we'll start this final round. Okay, so once we're at the end, you'll see this lovely button appear here called Upload Tournament. This is the very important button. You can advertise your final leaderboard. In fact, I would suggest that you always advertise your final leaderboard to let players know where they are. But the leaderboard doesn't actually matter. It's the number of wins and losses you have which will affect how many chains your deck will get and how many amber shards the player will get. Now, me being me, I've given myself 3 wins because I like things to be truthful. Feel free to think about that what you will. But here we are, we're ready to go, and you select the Upload Tournament button, which I'm going to do here. Once you've selected it, you get this lovely thing to say, are you sure? This is going to submit your Chainbound event for this week, and that'll mean you cannot do another one in this week period. If you're happy with that, you hit the upload button, and you get this nice message to say your upload is complete successfully. You can close it down, and you have finished your first Chainbound event. Now on the back end, it'll update the results on the tournament app, on the Master Vault app, every 30 minutes. So your players should start to see their results, assuming you've hit the upload button, really quickly after the event. So that's it. That's how to run a Chainbound event on Gem. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or contact us through the help option, which is up here on the right hand side, and we'll get you all sorted. Alright, well I hope you found this video really useful. For any help, feel free to contact your local distributor. They'll know everything you need to know about the Gem client, and hopefully we'll see you at the table soon. Thank you.